Hey, congratulations on your new to you Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, and I'm going to help you accessorize it. There's tons of videos about the new Teslas, but what about you? You know, I'm sure you got a good deal on yours too. My cousin got his for 16, my brother got his for 16,000. How much you pay for yours? Let me know in the comments below. But I've tested the best accessories and at the best prices, and I'm going to let you make your new to you Tesla your own. Now this is unscripted because I know how I really feel about these accessories, so sit back, relax, and these are the best accessories that you can get for your Model 3 and Model Y. Every time I walk into my car, I love looking at these Uberturbine wheels. Now, a lot of these accessories that I really like are very easy to install, and that's one of the reasons why I love them. Now, I did not spring the extra money and upgrade the wheels because of one, the range hit, and number two, really the cost. So when I had those Aero wheels on, I'm like, I could rock with them. But then I saw these Uberturbine performance wheel covers, and I love the way they look. And then I did a range test, and I found out that these were more efficient. Now, it was a very scientific range test, the most scientific that you could ever come across, but it ended up being more efficient than the Aero wheels, no covers, and another brand that I had. So I love the look of these. I've gotten compliments, and it was a good pickup. Now the next thing was the yoke. There's a lot of hype around the yoke, and I was like, why are they putting this on the Model S and X? Is it really that much better? Yada, yada, yada. They didn't make one for the Model 3 or Model Y, so I went with one that looked the most OEM, just to try it out basically. And I'm not gonna say it's better than a regular steering wheel. I'm not gonna say that is at all like an improvement, but it is fun. It's fun to use. It really makes it different than driving any other car. And it does assist. It does help when you're using autopilot because you can rest your hand on the bottom and pretty much rest it. And my hand at least is heavy enough where it will eliminate that warning of apply pressure to the wheel. It's fun to drive. I've gotten compliments on it again. The install is about average. It's doable. You need to have the right set of tools, proper torque wrench, but I really love having my yoke on there, and since I installed it, I haven't taken it off at all. Remember, there's links to everything in the description. The next thing I wanted to add to my car was a spoiler. Now, the one that Tesla has, the OEM one, it's not really my style. It's a little rinky-dinky. I don't know how functional it is, but I don't really like how it looks. But I wanted something a little more sporty, a little more bold, without being crazy. So I really love the look of this spoiler, the little cutout in the middle. It's nice and big, but not too big. When I walk up to the car, again, I'm looking at it like, oh. And when I first got it, I was like, oh, I can feel the downforce. Oh yeah, it makes a difference, but I don't know. It could be just the placebo effect, but I like the way it looks. It gives it some toughness, some grit. It gives it just a little bit though, not too crazy. I'm not going full racer, but I feel like it does it. And the install, it was kind of hard just making sure that it was perfect. I did tape it off. I did measure it. I did mark it. But once I put it down, I got a little nervous. But it took me a couple tries and I got it just right. One of the things that people say about Teslas is that they're not very luxurious, especially in the interior. Now, that is subjective, but I can say it did feel like it was lacking some components that I had in my Lexus. And this was a 2006 Lexus. But one of the things, and it's a little thing and a little change that made a big difference, were these illuminated door sills. Now, Tesla offers these now. You can buy them online and add them. But the reason I like these is because the ease of the install. Again, you put these on top of the original sills. Teslas, you have to actually remove it. And I heard it can be a headache. It can be, you need to have some patience. These go right on top. And then they have some for the back too. They have different styles. When I open up my car, it's just that nice little touch where you're like, oh, that looks cool, right? Little things like that can make your car feel that much more inviting and luxurious. Now, everybody likes carbon fiber, but I wanted something different for my dash. I went with a forged carbon dash. Now, it looks different. It looks cool. It looks sporty. It looks unique. I went with a matte finish because I didn't want too much glare, but I haven't gotten any compliments on it, but I like the way it looked. And it's a complete dash replacement. So the install is pretty easy. You remove it and you add this piece in, and it looks pretty much the cleanest install because it's all one piece. I got an Alcantara armrest cover because I had my OEM was soft, it was plush, right? You guys are all familiar with that. But the problem is it started to wear over time. I'm starting to, I guess my arm just resting on it, started digging into it, and I don't want to damage the original parts. So I went with a hard cover, which wasn't very comfortable, right? But I had that on for a while, but now the Alcantara is very soft, it's very plush, it feels good, and it protects the armrest cover. Check these out. They have some that even has a logo on it. That's not really my style, a little tacky to me, but just a plain Alcantara feels good, looks good. Now this one is for the kids. Doesn't really affect me, but this rear screen, it's a full rear screen. It's pretty much an Android tablet in the back. You download some games, the kids love it. They actually prefer to ride in this car now instead of my bigger Model X because they want to play games. You do need an internet connection to watch YouTube, watch movies, things like that, different streaming services, and to download games. But I got a few offline only games that they could play, and you can use your hotspot, stuff like that. You can hook it up to the Bluetooth of the car. Some people complain about the lag, but like I said, for me and the kids, for what they use it for, it's been no issue at all. They love it. And it looks clean, it looks OEM, and I have gotten a compliment on this too. Someone was like, whoa, cool screen, how'd you get that? And I had to explain it. So this one again and they can control the climate and stuff like that. They can actually control the radio on the front, which I don't allow. They just pretty much play games and they enjoy it right there. So I feel like this was a really good, cool one that the kids really could benefit from. Now, one of the best accessories we have is this EV hover. We have two EVs, and sometimes it's a pain getting the charging cable to reach the other EV. So having this arm up, it's a giant cable management system. Having this arm come around the other car, it keeps the cable off the ground. It's a lot cleaner, and I can reverse and remove or come in and park the other car while this car is charging. You gotta be careful, of course, but if, let's say, you have a setup in your garage or even outside where you need your cable to reach around or reach over 9 feet, this is the option. It made our garage much cleaner, our cable management much cleaner. I really do like this product. I loved it when I first saw it, and I said, that's what I need. And I always talk about PPF. That is paint protection film. My only regret is I didn't get it all over the car. I just got it in the front, but we've taken road trips and it's easy to wipe all the dead bugs off the front. It's easy to wash the car. I even covered the headlights because when I looked at my old, again, 2006 Lexus, the front was torn up, like all kind of scratches and scuffs and all these things. Depending on what kind of PPF you get, some has an oleophobic coating that helps you when you rinse off the car. It just kind of beads up and rolls off and you can dry it easier. But any kind of PPF is good. It's nice, it's thin, it's transparent. You can't even tell it's on the car. But I highly, for any car I get moving forward, I'm going to get PPF at least on the front. It covers the front, the bumpers, the headlights, and the side mirrors. Yeah, I hope you appreciate this video. Hope you got something out of it. If you like anything you want to learn more about, the links are in the description. Some of these things have affiliate links, so you do support the channel. Some things don't, but I had so many accessories, and these are the ones that really stood out to me. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And don't forget, Cobra told you. All right, y'all.